Hi y'all, this is a day in my life working at the New York Public Library. My day starts off at 7 a.m. when I head over to campus to go to JJ's for breakfast. JJ's is a 24/7 dining hall and they serve everything like hamburgers and fries, but they also serve things like French toast and pancakes. This morning I got 3 sunny side up eggs. I added salt and black pepper to my eggs. And I ordered a breakfast burrito to take for lunch at work. It had eggs, black beans, bell peppers, and onions. I took out the onions because I'm not a big fan of them. My shift starts at 8 a.m., so I headed out at 7:35 to head over to the 1 train. At 96th Street, I headed to the 203 Express to go to Bryant Park. NYPL has many branches. I work at the Stephen Schwarzman, and it attracts a lot of tourists. The library doesn't open until 10 a.m., so I have to use the side entrance, and I take the elevator to the mezzanine level. And this is what the office looks like. I really like it because it feels cozy. And this way is my cubicle, but I don't really use it. I just leave stuff here as I work. This is one of many office spaces and each house several departments. I work in the interlibrary and loan circulation department. The first task my boss sent me to do is pick up some books patrons are done using in certain rooms of the building. These rooms are not open to the public. People, typically researchers, have to apply to access them. And when these patrons request books, my department delivers and takes them when they're done. Here's one of the rooms. These rooms are very nice. I like to do this task to visit them. Back to the task at hand, there's nothing. Pretty typical, so time to check the other rooms. Also, we try to do this in the morning to avoid bumping into patrons. And nothing again. The ones on the left are patron requested. There are 4 rooms that we usually service. This one looks like the most typical office cubicle spacey type. And the last one is the Wertheim room. Okay, so someone actually dropped their book off. I've done this 3 times and this is the first time it's happened so far. Okay, I'm back in the office and yesterday's mail got mixed up with someone else's, so I'm packing the books that need to go to another department. I grabbed a big gray bin that had a lot of stuffing and I'm just placing the books inside. We have a bunch of folders with pre-labeled sheets. I grabbed the one going to the CUNY Grad Center. And now I'm just taping it up. Usually I don't do these tasks, my coworker does them because I'm new to the job still, but it was nice to change up my work schedule because I'm usually doing one thing all day long. You'll see later on in the video. Now I'm just packing everything up for mail delivery. Since my department deals in deliveries, we always have at least 2 of these trucks in rotation. 2 are always in the office for us to use, while the other 2 are in the mailroom. This is where me and my coworker actually work. It's just on the other side of the cubicle I showed earlier. Unofficially my chair, I use it every day. Now the quote-unquote real work starts. Because I'm new, my boss has me do more simple tasks, and that's usually binding up books that we receive in the mail. The first step is just trimming the labels so they fit the books better. I was using a dull paper cutter, so it took a longer time. These are all the books I have to bind. Pretty typical amount, but there are more batches coming later on. These books are requested by patrons from all of NYPL's different branch libraries. NYPL receives books from different states, countries, universities. As the interlibrary and loan circulation department and NYPL's flagship, our job is to coordinate between external libraries and our libraries to send books where they need to go on time, and also return them when they need to go back to the original library. I just finished the stack of books and my boss left me more stacks to bind for the rest of the day. It's 9:45 a.m. Time to pick up today's mail. As you can see, the carts have been replaced. Here are some simple ways on how we sort mail. When it says SASB, that's for us. We also keep the bin if it has blue tape. But if it says recap, that's not for us. I honestly forgot why or where it goes. It's been a while. Here's one of those bins. We take the recap containers to the department next door. Well, more like desk next door. It's only 1 today, so not much. Now it's time to unpack the rest of the mail. I didn't really record this part because it's a kind of messy, all over the place kind of job. After I finished unpacking the mail, the boss gave me more bookbinding to do. Now I'm back to trimming the papers again. Around 11:45, I decided to take my lunch. I went to the 3rd floor where there's an employee lunchroom. I really like the room because it's very bright and well lit. Today I decided to take my lunch in the back room where there's a TV and other stuff. I always wash my hands first, especially after dealing with packages. Here's my breakfast burrito. It looks pretty good, but I'll be honest, it was really bland. I struggled to finish it even with the sauce. I should have added some seasoning like salt and black pepper. After my lunch break, I went back to finish banding up the books. This didn't take too long, maybe an extra half an hour more. After I finished, I took all the books to the side area where I would start packing them up. We start this process by laying out all the books alphabetically by pickup branch code. First from A through O, then N through Z. I didn't mention this before, but we also do this while banding. The top shelf of the truck gets the first half of the alphabet, while the second shelf gets the second half. This is what the layout typically looks like. The next step is that I need to find the card with the corresponding branch code. They're placed into card holders that are clearly displayed on each delivery bag. It took me a while to find the cards I needed because it hadn't been sorted through in a while. It was taking me so long, so I just tried to find all the cards I wanted at once versus just going one by one. That took me like 20 minutes, I have no idea why. Okay, next step, I put on gloves because I'm handling pretty old and dirty bags. These are the bags. I don't know if this is standard form or color for these deliveries in our system. Another simple process. Card and card holder, book and bag, zip, redo. It didn't take me too long to finish. Honestly, none of this really takes me too long. It just all adds up. After I'm done packing, I place them in these big bins on the truck for next day delivery. And I'm done. Well, for this batch. It's only 1 o'clock and I have lots left to do. And it's a repeat of everything. Around 1:30, my supervisor sent me in another errand run to drop off some microfilm material. I forgot why, but these errand runs are pretty random. I had to go to the Rose main reading room and it was really busy. In the middle of the room is an enclosed area for employees. And you can see the little famous book train is actually an underground conveyor belt system that carries books all the way from under Bryant Park next door to the building. Okay, so my supervisor left me DVDs to band up, and it's basically the same process all over again as I did with the books. Some parts of it are slower, some are faster. It's basically the same amount of time for me. And I'm done. Time to go back to school. Even though I'm done, it's still Monday and I have a lot of assignments I need to catch up on, so the day's not over. But first, food. I'm so hungry and I did not eat that much during lunch. The sad part was that I still had to wait an hour because the dining halls were transitioning, so let's snack on pickles and cheese for now. I mean, you can't go wrong with pickles and cheese and whatever that salad was. Not bad. And this is the back room of John Jay. I'm over the appetizers, time for some real food. I got pasta with some kind of meat sauce and mixed it with a cheese sauce. It was so good. It totally hit the spot. And then I always get ice cream for dessert, and I wanted to eat it outside, but then it started raining, which kind of sucked. So then I headed to the library because, like I said, I had a lot of homework I needed to catch up on, and I went to Avery Library, which is a really nice library, found a desk, and started working. I totally forgot what I was working on. I think I needed to write up some emails, and I think write an essay or something. Yeah. All in all, a really tiring day, so around 8 o'clock, I headed back to my dorm hall to relax. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and check out my other videos. See you!